Welcome to the talk. Fluent English, the boy who refused to give up. Introduction. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Talk Fluent English. Today, I am going to share a powerful and emotional story about a young boy who faced poverty, failure, pain, and even disability. Many times, life pushed him down. Many times, people thought he would never succeed. But he never gave up. This story teaches us that success does not belong to the strongest people. Success belongs to those who continue moving forward, even when life becomes difficult. So let's begin. Chapter 1. A Small House, a Big Dream. In a small village lived a boy named Ion. His family was very poor. They lived in a tiny house made of old bricks and a rusty tin roof. During the rainy season, water leaked through the roof. During winter, cold winds entered through broken windows. His father worked as a daily laborer. Some days he found work, and some days he returned home empty-handed. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors to earn a little money. Many nights, the family slept hungry. Despite all these problems, Ion had one dream. He wanted to become an educated and successful person. He believed education could change his life. Every morning, he walked several kilometers to school because his family could not afford transportation. His shoes were torn, his school bag was old. His uniform was faded. Other students often laughed at him, but Ion ignored them. He knew he was poor, but he never allowed poverty to destroy his dreams. Chapter 2. Difficult School Days. School life was not easy. Many students had expensive books, colorful notebooks, and private tutors. Ion had none of these. Sometimes he borrowed books from friends. Sometimes he copied notes because he could not buy textbooks. After school, he helped his father carry construction materials. At night, when everyone slept, he studied under a weak light bulb. Some nights, electricity disappeared. Then he studied under a candle. His eyes hurt. His body felt tired, but he continued. One day, his teacher asked students what they wanted to become. Some said doctors, some said engineers, some said pilots. When Ion stood up and said, "I want to become a successful professional and help my family," many students laughed, but his teacher smiled. The teacher said, "Never laugh at someone's dream. One day, his dream may become reality." Those words stayed in Ion's heart forever. Chapter 3. The First Failure. As years passed, Ion reached high school. The subjects became harder. The competition became stronger. He studied day and night, but when exam results came, something unexpected happened. He failed one of his important exams. His heart broke. He locked himself in his room. For the first time in his life, he felt hopeless. People began talking. Maybe education is not for him. Poor people should stop dreaming. You should start working instead of studying. Those words hurt him deeply. For several days he cried alone, but one evening his mother sat beside him. She gently held his hand and said, "Failure is not the end. It is a lesson. If you stop now, failure wins. If you continue, you win." Those words changed everything. The next morning, Ion woke up with a new determination. He started again. Chapter 4. A harder journey. Ayan worked harder than ever before. He created a study schedule. He revised every lesson. He practiced questions repeatedly. Sometimes he slept only a few hours. His friends enjoyed vacations. Ayan studied. His friends watched movies. Ayan studied. His friends played games. Ayan studied. Months later, the exams came again. This time, he passed with excellent marks. His family celebrated with simple homemade food. It was not a grand celebration, but it was one of the happiest days of their lives. Chapter 5. College Challenges. After school, Ayan entered college. He thought life would become easier. He was wrong. College brought new challenges. Fees were expensive. Books cost a lot. Transportation was difficult. Sometimes he skipped meals to save money. Many students came from wealthy families. They had laptops, cars, and financial support. Ayan worked part-time to pay expenses. He taught younger students. He worked in a small shop. He did anything honest to continue his education. There were moments when he felt exhausted, but he remembered his dream and he continued. Chapter 6. The Day Everything Changed. One rainy evening after finishing work, Ayan was returning home. The roads were slippery. Visibility was poor. As he crossed a highway, tragedy struck. A speeding truck lost control. Within seconds, a terrible accident occurred. People gathered around. An ambulance arrived. Ayan was rushed to the hospital. The injuries were severe. Doctors worked for hours. His family waited outside in tears. Finally, a doctor came out. The news was heartbreaking. To save his life, doctors had to amputate one of his legs. The world seemed to stop. His parents cried. His friends cried. Everyone felt shattered. Chapter 7. Darkness. When Ayan woke up and realized what had happened, he was devastated. He looked at the empty space where his leg once was. He felt broken. Questions filled his mind. Why me? Will I ever walk again? Can I continue my studies? Will my dreams survive? For months, he remained in emotional pain. He watched others walk freely while he struggled to move. He felt angry. He felt helpless. He felt defeated. Many people assumed his future was over. Some even told him, "Accept reality. Your dreams are finished." Those words cut deeper than any wound. Chapter 8. The Decision. One night, while sitting alone in the hospital room, Ayan looked through old notebooks. He found a page where he had written his dream years earlier. The words were simple. I will succeed no matter what happens. He stared at those words for a long time. Then he made a decision. The accident had taken his leg, but he would not allow it to take his future. From that day, everything changed. Chapter 9. Learning to Walk Again. Recovery was painful. Every movement hurt. Physical therapy was difficult. Many days he wanted to quit, but he continued, step by step, day by day, pain by pain. He learned how to balance. He learned how to use support equipment. He learned how to walk again. Each small achievement felt like a victory. The journey was slow, but progress was happening. Chapter 10. Returning to Education. After months of recovery, Ayan returned to college. Many students were surprised. Some thought he would never come back. When he entered the classroom, silence filled the room. Then everyone stood and applauded. His courage inspired people. He attended lectures, completed assignments, prepared for exams, managed physical pain, and continued moving forward. Every day became proof that determination is stronger than obstacles. Chapter 11, University Life. Eventually, Ayan gained admission to university. This was another dream achieved. However, university brought new challenges: long distances between classes, heavy academic workload, financial pressure, physical limitations. Sometimes elevators stopped working. Sometimes facilities were inaccessible. Sometimes people underestimated him. But Ayan never stopped. Instead of complaining, he focused on solutions. He developed discipline. He improved his skills. He strengthened his mindset. Every challenge became another lesson. Chapter 12, The Lowest Point. During university, Ayan experienced another difficult period. His father's health worsened. Medical expenses increased. Financial problems became overwhelming. There were days when he considered leaving university. He felt trapped. One evening, he sat alone and cried. He wondered if life would ever become easier. But then he remembered everything he had already survived: poverty, failure, humiliation, disability. If he had survived all of that, he could survive this too. So, he kept going. Chapter 13, Graduation Day. Years of sacrifice finally led to one unforgettable day: Graduation Day. Ayan wore his graduation gown. His parents sat proudly in the audience. His mother had tears in her eyes. His father smiled with pride. When Ayan's name was called, he walked onto the stage. The audience applauded loudly. They were not applauding a degree. They were applauding courage. They were applauding resilience. They were applauding a boy who refused to surrender. At that moment, every hardship became worthwhile. Chapter 14, Success Arrives. After graduation, opportunities began appearing. Ayan secured a good job. His dedication impressed employers. His story inspired colleagues. His skills helped him grow professionally. Years later, he achieved financial stability. He bought a comfortable home for his family. He supported his parents. He helped students from poor backgrounds. He became a source of hope for others. The boy who once studied under candlelight had transformed his life. Chapter 15, The Real Meaning of Success. People often looked at Ayan and saw success, but they did not see the nights he cried. They did not see the hunger. They did not see the failures. They did not see the pain of losing a leg. They did not see the countless moments when quitting seemed easier. Success was not created in comfort. Success was created in struggle. Every scar carried a lesson. Every setback built strength. Every failure prepared him for victory. Final message. Dear viewers of the talk, Fluent English, life will not always be easy. Sometimes you will fail. Sometimes people will laugh at your dreams. Sometimes circumstances will seem unfair. Sometimes you may lose things you never imagined losing. But remember this: failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. The difference between winners and losers is simple. Losers stop. Winners continue. Ayan's story teaches us that poverty cannot stop a determined person. Failure cannot stop a determined person. Even disability cannot stop a determined person. As long as you keep moving forward, your story is not finished. Your current situation is not your final destination. Keep learning, keep growing, keep believing. And one day, just like Ayan, you will look back and realize that every struggle was preparing you for something greater. Thank you for watching the Talk Fluent English. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comments.